When I woke up this morning, I had this overwhelming feeling of forgiveness. It wasn't just a thought in my mind. It literally felt like it was coursing through my blood and penetrating deep into my bones. This might sound weird to some people, but at that very moment, I felt like I was the physical embodiment of forgiveness. When some people think of that word, forgiveness or forgive, they think of an action being performed externally. Somebody forgives somebody else for something that they might have done, whether it was mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or verbally hurtful or damaging. When in actuality, forgiveness is not just an external action. It's very much so an internal action. And I personally think that forgiving yourself can be much more important and so much more beneficial than forgiving somebody else. So why do we find it so easy to focus on forgiveness as this external action to be performed, as opposed to this powerful internal action that needs to be utilized? Why do we find it so easy sometimes to forgive somebody else for doing something to us, but we can't find it in our heart to forgive ourselves? There's this little story or anecdote that I heard in the past, and I'm not exactly sure from whom or if I'm saying it correctly, but it goes a little something like this. If you saw somebody verbally abusing somebody else the way you might verbally abuse yourself, you would jump in a heartbeat and break it up, because you would think what was going on was horrendous, disgusting, disgraceful. So let me ask you this. Why do we give ourselves permission to do it to ourselves? Why do we allow ourselves to beat ourselves up over things that could be out of our control, and a lot of times that happened in the past? Those things are already over and done with. But our mind, it's powerful. It keeps replaying these things and making you feel like you're less than, or that you're not worth it. When in reality, you really just need to forgive yourself, because you can't change what happened. It's over. And once you find it in your heart to forgive yourself, you can truly, truly understand the person that you want to be. And you can be confident in the person that you want to become. But until then, you're going to be stuck in this cycle, this vicious cycle of replaying the past. You need to put the bat down. You need to forgive yourself for whatever might have happened. And just say, I'm okay with you. I love you when you look in the mirror. It's powerful. And a lot of us don't do it. I have an assignment for everyone. I don't want you to look at this assignment as work. I want you to look at it as something that's going to make you accountable for your own actions. I know I need to be accountable for my actions as well. So whenever I'm asking you to do something, I'm also doing that assignment. I'm also putting in the work. Having said that, I want you to do two small things that should take no more than 5 minutes. You could do it any time of the day. I prefer the morning because my mind is a lot more quiet then, and it's before a lot of the chaos that any type of day can bring about. First, I want you just to write down, and you can even text it to yourself or type it in your notepad, but say or write, I forgive myself for, and then fill in the blank. The second thing is I want you to look in the mirror. Now I want you to really stare into your own eyes and just simply say, I love you and I'm okay with who I am. It might sound a little simple, but it works. Eventually you'll understand the power that those words have when you say it directly staring into your own eyes. Give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. And I really hope that you learn to forgive yourself. Start small, and little by little, you'll create this life of peace and happiness and love. Hey everybody, I have one more thing to tell you. Actually, two things. One, be grateful. Two, smile. Have a great, blessed, amazing day, everybody. And I'll see you soon.